In the previous lesson, we looked at the form that can be used to write down the page numbering for morning, evening prayer, so that it's easier to refer to the page numbering accordingly. Now we look at some examples of how the form can be filled. As you can see, Vespers and Lauds for All Saints' Day solemnity. All Saints' Day obviously is on the 1st of November, and this year, 2020, All Saints' Day falls on a Sunday. So because of that, we begin evening prayer on a Saturday evening on the 31st of October, 2020. And as you can see, the evening prayer begins with, O God, come to our aid, O Lord, make haste to help us, and so on. Then you notice that the hymn page is already mentioned here. You just need to turn to the page which is mentioned here, page 920. The Psalms and Antiphon for Evening Prayer 1, Vespers, is on page 920 to 923. Scripture reading on page 923. The same for short responsory, also page 923. Magnificat Antiphon, page 923. The Magnificat itself, you can refer to the frequently used text or frequently reoccurring text on page 376. And then the intercessions, page 923 to 924, concluding prayer 924. Then when it comes to morning prayer Lauds, which is on the 1st of November, we begin with, Lord, open our lips, and we shall praise your name. The numbering for the pages for the imitatory antiphon, the imitatory psalm, and so on are all shown on this page. For the evening of the 1st of November, we can see that we begin as Vespers of the day before by saying, O God, come to our aid. O Lord, make haste to help us. The hymn, there are two you can choose. You either take the hymn on page 920, or you can refer to the hymn on page 1067. If you refer to the proper, where the solemnity of All Saints is mentioned, you notice that the hymn is given to you in either page 920 or 1067, as mentioned in the proper. The Psalms and Antiphon on page 926 to 928, Scripture reading, page 928, short responsory, 929, Magnificat Antiphon, 929, the Magnificat, 376, and intercession, 929. Concluding prayer is the same as morning prayer. You refer to page 926. Let's look at another example. Saint Simon and Jude is a feast. And in Saint Simon and Jude, the feast means that we only pray the morning and evening prayer on the 28th of October, the year 2020, which is a Wednesday. As usual, the numberings are all mentioned over there. The only difference is that concluding prayer is found in the proper. All the other pages can be found in the Common of Apostles. If you look at the pages here, page 1004, 1005 onwards are from the Common of Apostles. Concluding prayer is from the proper for the feast of Saints Simon and Jude, found on page 919. One other example that we can look at is an ordinary day or filial day where there is no special celebration or special event celebrated. If that's the case, then we refer to the date. 26th of November 2020 is a Thursday. And if you refer to your ordo, Thursday for this particular date is Psalter Week 2. So the pages for Thursday, Psalter Week 2 is found on page 507 onwards. As you can see, the invitatory antiphon for Lord's or morning prayer begins on page 507. The Psalm 94, 95 on page 371, and then the hymn 507 to 508, and the rest of the pages can be seen here. So as you can see, if you fill in the pages correctly, you will be able to refer to the proper pages when it's time for you to pray morning prayer or evening prayer. One way to help you to be able to write the correct pages is to check with your other friends, and especially those who are a bit more proficient in writing the pages down properly. Once you get the hang of it, it'll be quite easy for you to be able to pray the morning and evening prayer and to get the pages correct. See you next time and have a nice day.